Hello everyone, welcome back to Social Club. We had an extended Christmas and New Year break, so welcome back. Happy New Year. And you may have spotted for the very first time his Social Club debut, the True Geordie himself. Hey mate, you okay?
All right, mate.
Yeah, happy to be here?
It's good, like.
Kind of, amazing, brilliant. Let's get stuck in. Not what we were looking for. Ozil.
Do we just not get fucking intros?
Yeah, like we don't.
It's just like, it's the fucking furniture, isn't it?
Well,
They come from London and the wanker from Liverpool.
Yeah.
The club knows that I'm here most of all because of Arsene Wenger. He's the one who signed me and he's the one whose trust I have. The club also knows that I want to be clear what the manager is going to do in the future. Wenger's contract, as it turns out, runs out this summer. What's he doing? Does he think Wenger's actually a good manager?
Ozil's just playing the game, mate. He knows fine well. He's going to wait it out. He's off. That's it. He's just saying the right things because he knows he's got to play in front of those fans for a few more months. Let's just put out the excuses and then he'll be off.
Is it possible, Ped, that he might genuinely think Arsene Wenger's a good manager and he might want a long-term future with Arsene Wenger in charge of the club?
No, let's.
You cynic.
No, come on. He's going to Man City. It's clear as day, isn't it? It's the well-trodden path. Arsenal to Man City. Wenger's getting off to PSG at the end of the year. I'm telling you, it's happening. Put your money on it.
I would love all of that to happen. That all sounds good to me.
You'd still finish third.
But look, as long as it's above Arsenal, just one time. Anyway, look, I think he's being honest to a certain degree. You know, there'd be a massive change if Wenger had to leave Arsenal. Huge upheaval, and you don't know what's going to happen to that football club if that happens. Wenger has been the ideology, he's been the very fabric of Arsenal Football Club for the last 20-odd years. And for someone to leave, it's not going to be easily replaced.
Am I right in thinking that Ozil and Sanchez contract up at the exact same day almost?
18 months.
Right, so they're by a mile the two best players at that club, and they're probably going to lose them in the same transfer window.
Yeah.
Because if they don't get rid of them in the summer, they'll basically work for nothing next winter.
Yep.
So it's all going to come crashing down, really, isn't it? They're not going to be able to maintain the level that they're at now.
What they've really fucked up at Arsenal, right, is they even now they can't command £80 million that would buy Alexis Sanchez. They can't. His value is that, but his contract means that they'll maybe get half of it. Yeah. So they get £40 million
as well, yeah.
£40 million, right? How do they replace Sanchez with £40 million? They can't.
No.
So they are fucked. Gladly so. I hope they'll be fucked for many years.
The thing, 'cause, look,
I hope everything bad happens to Arsenal fans.
Not like in their personal lives, is it? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
A few of them.
Illnesses.
if you replace that with Mackham's
disease. Yeah.
A lot of them are already diseased. You don't need to really wish that on Mackham's. It sort of takes care of itself.
So here's the thing, right? I've got a theory that it's all of the teams that are in the top six at the moment, it's all of our year. Everyone's building a story about how this is going to be a season of glory because there's loads of those little signs and what have you. And I think, I look every time I see Arsenal score a late goal to win a game, which every other season they'd have lost, I think, shit, this actually might be something. If Arsene Wenger is able to deliver, and I know there'll be like mass laughter from a lot of people at the screens of this, but if Arsenal and Wenger delivers a Premier League title this season, there's no, where does Ozil go? What's the point? Because he's not going back to Madrid. He's not going to go to Barcelona, is
Bayern
he?
Munich.
Maybe Bayern Munich,
China.
but there's no exactly where there's not. If Arsenal win in the Premier League and they're competing in the Champions League every year, he's not far off the pinnacle of footy at the moment anyway.
I think your first point is you've mistaken it's everyone in the top six is year with everyone below the top six is shit.
Yeah, well, exactly
Basically,
that too. Like, yeah.
So all the top six are running away with it, but I don't know. It's limited. He's got limited options, but still he's a top player, and you probably will. Someone like Man City will come in for him. And
I think even if they win the title, he's still going. He's still going to go.
Yeah, I think him and Sanchez are on
There's
their
nothing
way.
that's going to keep those two there because I think they know the writings on the wall and they see the players. And how many times can it be like nearly? I think they're going to get sick of being the nearly men. And, every February, March, it all comes crumbling down for them.
It does happen. I mean, this is the thing with players after this association. Like we've had to deal with it in the last few years. You lose your big players. Arsenal, as you say, it's become the well-trodden path, hasn't it? Go to City and challenge for silverware. I don't know. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm playing devil's advocate. I agree. I think it's all a bit like it's a bit excuse. It's like saying, I don't think Arsene Wenger's going to get a new contract one way or the other. So if I say it's part and parcel of it, I'm putting all the pressure on the football club. I get to walk away looking like a fucking hero.
I suppose as well, it's when Arsenal announced Eddie Howe, isn't it, really? You know.
Oh God,
That wouldn't be a bad replacement.
That
I
would
don't
be
think.
the worst replacement.
No way. I think Eddie Howe's a brilliant manager.
Eddie Howe's a brilliant manager. You don't want to be the guy to follow the guy
all
who's
right,
been
fair
there
enough,
for fucking 25 years.
One thing, what you just said, you don't think he'll be offered a new contract. I think that the chairman there would keep Wenger as long as he wanted to stay. It's up to him.
Maybe.
I'm not really arsed because I hope they get massive transfer fees, because if they get massive transfer fees, Everton get more money through Usmanov. So it's fine with me, whatever. Our shirt sponsor is actually dependent on Arsenal's transfer outgoings. Really? So it's win-win as far as I'm concerned, do you know what I mean? Just have a big picture with fucking Ozil and his eyes popping out on the Everton shirt.
I mean, I get it. We had this conversation when we did the Pep stuff a few weeks ago, and I think a lot of it depends on where you sit on the side. If you're on the side of you like Ozil and you like Wenger and you like Arsenal, I'd probably be going, great, because what a vote of confidence for the manager, for one of your best players to come out and say, listen, this guy's important to me. I think that should allay a lot of people. That should allay a lot of Arsenal fans' fears, but it won't, because we live in a world where Arsenal fans are a fractured fan base.
We know it's bullshit as well.
Well, also, it might be
the only thing that matters is that are you going to write your name down on that bit of paper, mate? If you're not, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? And that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's the right mindset.
And I think the most important question is, how many views will this get, Robbie? Because that's the golden question at the end of the day, isn't it? You know, he's sitting there last week at the Bournemouth game thinking 3-2 to go, he's thinking, my fucking views are going through the fuck.
Ad revenue's gone up.
Kids, we're not getting park hampers this year for Christmas, we're going full in.
It's mad,
and next minute there's an equaliser and he's thinking, shit, fuck off. Saturday, McGeady and Trickery, and he's thinking, oh yes, here we go.
Something in Robbie's defence.
Go on.
He has addressed this issue.
He has to address this in the WhatsApp group. Videos going viral when we're winning games.
I got a text message, and there's no word of a lie, with this picture during that game saying, when your team's losing, but you know you're going to make a shitload of money off it.
Yeah.
And that was just...
Look, he's put in a situation where he's created...
I love it though. I mean, look at that face. How could you not like that face?
He's created something where, you know, for whatever reason, lots of fans of other clubs like watching the content. And, you know,
I always say this about it. It's a separate video for a separate day, but that's if fan channels could only be
all the money
watched,
in the world as well. I wish Robbie all the money.
But
all the success
all the
in the
gold
world.
that he can eat.
At 3-2 last week, though, his missus is getting a new kitchen. You know, how'd you square that, you know, with your missus? How'd you square that?
It's 3-1, love. It's 3-1, yeah. She had a Porsche. Do you know what I mean?
Were getting a kitchen till Giroud scores. You were getting a kitchen till Giroud. And now Giroud's got a new contract. How the fuck does he square that?
Imagine he goes home, though, and he's like, Giroud, and she's like playing hell with him, like throwing a tea towel at him. Fucking hell! I had a fucking new cushion!
He wants to film that, doesn't he?
Really, that would do wonders. Yeah. I'd pay for that. Just watch.
The kids are going out with, you know, there's no Versace sandals this week for the kids in the Robbie household. They're just going to have to put up with the tried and trusted Armani. You know what I mean?
Listen.
You know what I mean? The Louis Vuitton school bags have gone west.
Robbie, I'm so sorry.
All because of Giroud and his fucking scorpion dance kick.
Let me bring this back just for everyone's sake.
That's a Tottenham fan. That's a Tottenham fan there.
I don't know how some of these Arsenal fans are going to kind of recompense the difference or between...
As long as it's all on Robbie's channel, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Ozil leaving and Wenger staying, you know, ultimately I think the fans are behind the players rather than they are Wenger at the moment. And if Wenger staying means that Ozil and Sanchez stay, then surely they're wanting to stay.
Well, that'd be an interesting thing. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're watching, do let us know actually in the comments below. If you're Wenger in or Wenger out, how does the Ozil situation affect that? Taking it all away, taking any, you know, us reading into things.
No one's watching because Robbie's not on.
Would you take? Would you take? You know, if Wenger had to stay in order for Ozil to stay, would that change your opinion on Wenger in or out? Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, click the Ball Street logo on the screen, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more phenomenal social club action. We're going to be discussing Koeman demanding signings where Ped goes viral. Ask the club, we're going to answer your questions from Twitter. Our English manager's shit. Who does your club need to sign and why does no one like Wayne Rooney?
that.